All right, we're live. Hello again. Hello, Styles. Goodbye, Styles. If you're still here, if not, goodbye. Hello again, Blackwing and Nogroth. How goes it? Oh, okay. Oh, playing some ESO. How goes the ESO, Nogroth? Didn't get to ask you in the Discord. Hello, Just. Welcome. Uh-oh. Okay, no, we're good. Jesus. I thought I accidentally deleted that save. Bow, bow, bow. Bow, bow. Timmy, no. What do you mean? Oh. No. Current? Busy chat. I do, yeah. I'm always fascinated by different I think everything kind of fascinates me. I like knowing knowledge. And let's get shipbuilding, shall we? Brought a burger that I did not eat. You soloed? Fair fucking play. Soloing a dungeon, especially Wayrest, like that's some good shit. Like you're on track to do some crazy shit if you're like soloing the dungeons. Oh, what am I flying? Okay. All right, let's go and store this. Yeah, see, I feel like as you like level in ESO, you'll be tweaking a lot. I would definitely recommend, if you can, obviously you don't have to, but if you can get access. Well, the thing is, that's a 4-player dungeon. So the fact that you got it done, but that alone, like that's usually a testament to the fact that because with like ESO, generally you've got burst or sustain, and the fact that you could sustain yourself while killing the boss, like you're pretty much GG. Like the oh, where are we going? Okay, we need to sell stuff. We need to sell stuff. There's I'm trying to think, Wayrest Sewers. What set does that drop? Because the thing too is the dungeons and stuff. They drop some like really good set. It will get harder, but generally speaking, it's not going to get much harder. So with the dungeons, there's the normal and the veterans. They have like kind of different stories. The game wants you to do the normal ones first, and then like you kind of go back and there's like a different sort of.
Need some work done? Okay.
Slime crawl, yes, slime crawl. That's. Let me think now. Hold on now. What does that set do? Is that? That's not the. I know that headpiece is crit, isn't it? It's like crit. That's the 2-piece. So if you're not familiar, in order to get the shoulders, you have to complete pledges. So like every day you do like a pledge, so like missions. Yeah, it will be. It's a best in slot. They really should. Like the fact that Bethesda didn't kind of go with the gambling, because I seen a lot of people talking. It's always kind of slightly sad, but also slightly interesting when I see people start talking about Elder Scrolls or Starfield in like kind of like in a gaming scenario, you know, like on like Reddit, for instance, like outside of the Starfield like subreddits. Because a lot of people well, not a lot of people, but there's a few people I've seen saying that like Bethesda chose to play it safe with Starfield, and I think I agree. Like there's some elements of it, like, you know, like there's very little swearing, there's very little gore, there's very little, hello Lee, there's very little kind of sexual content, which I suppose that's for the better, but I kind of wish they leaned in a little bit. Hello there, Mittens. Welcome. Hello, Lee. I think I did say hello, but I apologize. When I talk, my brain goes a bit soupy. But yeah, like, I kind of wish they went in a little bit. Let me sell some ships. Xenophage. No, we'll keep you. But yeah, the, that's Nogroth when with the whole like what were you gonna say with the whole like with the helmets and stuff. That's when Elder Scrolls kind of can get a little bit grindy if you allow it to be grindy, because you've like got a load of different dailies you do. Like I'd recommend doing your pledges if you can, because those keys are useful. And it's not too hard to get the shoulders and stuff. Bum, 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 bum. I will say, if you're still playing it by the time crossplay comes out, I'll definitely get a group together, because like there's like some of the trials are pretty easy to do, the 12-man dungeons, and it'd be really fun getting a group together and just kind of doing some trials. Where do we go to buy a ship? Let's go see what's for sale at Poriba. Yeah, Bloody Mess would be nice. All right, I have a low-calorie Monster Ultra Strawberry Dream. I'm not trying to fire shots, but is Monster an American company? Because that's not what a fucking strawberry tastes like. I wonder, like, I always wonder with the Monster, because I like drinking them, but I wouldn't like enjoy them. Ooh. Hello there, Polybus. Honestly, the Dragonfire, I wouldn't mind actually getting one of them. Is this vanilla shipbuilding? We got some mods. Nothing like crazy, I suppose. Well, I suppose that depends on specifically.
No major incidents in a while. Let's hope
It's like Fruity Cat. It is like, and it's like I've seen videos where you can like take a fucking like a nitrile glove and turn it into like an edible hot sauce, right? So how the fuck can they not put chemicals together to make it tasty, you know? Because it's not bad. It's just it's very artificial. Where's the ship vendor? There's the ship vendor. Glad you enjoyed it. It's really, really awesome. I do hope the mod author takes some of the criticisms on board, though, because need to be vanilla. Was probably insanity to even try it, but I imagine seamless online multiplayer server mod for Starfield. See, the Skyrim, to be honest with you, right, prior to 76, I would have said you'd be smoking something crazy. But after... Wait a minute, I just heard the ship vendor. Where is he? Is this him? Oh, yeah. But after 76, it's definitely doable. Standard, my porridge and water tastes the same. Oh god, porridge and water. You gotta add a little bit of honey. Oh, is honey, are you allowed honey? No, honey would have sugar in it, does it? Yeah, I would assume if you're like a diabetic, you probably couldn't. I'm not saying you're diabetic, but I'm just saying in general. But yeah, like, now look, I'd say in a perfect world, when you say Prima, you think, yeah, I always think Paradiso, because I always forget that Red Mile exists. But I think in a perfect world, if Starfield got a bit of a resurgence and Bethesda pumped out content, maybe in 5-6 years we might see a Starfield 76. Probably not. But like, mods are definitely possible. The Skyrim Online mod, I tried to use it, but it requires a lot of jumping through hoops. It's on sale? Okay, that's... Wait a minute. Why does it do this? All right, Todd, we have to have a fucking conversation. This is some fucking bullshit. Get fucking off. Motion blur. How the fuck? Range quest. I'm gonna try and put hope in the brig. You can try. If you've mods, you probably can, but
I'm sure you can find some.
see, I don't know if you guys will have spotted it on stream, because I don't know if the stream is high enough. Well, actually, you might have, but when I like first spun the ship, it was like the textures were popping in and out. That's when I noticed it was like low, which is weird, because like the one of the laughable things about Starfield is like none of the like settings actually contribute to a massive bump in performance. Like, you know, like how some games on PC, you put it on low, you could get like 1,000,000 FPS. You put it on like high, you'll get 5. Whereas I love the paid mod Crusader. Hello there, Paul. Welcome. But yeah, Starfield, like the settings don't actually do a whole lot. It relies heavily. Oh, the Mako. Oh, I missed that ship. It yeah, we're modifying one of these bad boys. Even though I've actually, should we? Because I feel like I've done a lot of them. Hey, you know what? I'm gonna modify the Mako. We're gonna make a Mako. But like we're gonna make it it's crazy how fucking big it is. I got the econo. They're so fucking big. So I've got a question for you guys, right? What's something that like if Bethesda added it? Yeah, same. I think of Mass Effect. Starfield does do. Yeah, I know. I want them to do tiny ships at some point, maybe, but you never know. But what's something that like there's like something that you think that there's like there's a chance of Bethesda potentially doing it? Like it's not 0, but it's very low. Like what's something if Bethesda did it, you'd be like, holy shit. Like an addition. Like I think for me, ship blueprinting and sharing would be something where like I could potentially see them doing it. I don't think they will though, but if they did, it'd be like, oh my god. Like I feel like that alone would probably rejuvenate a lot of the shipbuilding, just because sharing builds and stuff. Imagine me like, yo, anybody want to take my ship and decorate it? Just send it to somebody. But imagine if it worked. It'd be so cool. It would be very cool. And like realistically, it would be a very good second attempt of Bethesda to do a multiplayer like Starfield or like 76, but make it a little bit more survival focused. Like you think of something like Dune or No Man's Sky. Oh, M-Class with dockable fighters would be fucking amazing. Like, and when I say that, I mean PvE. I don't mean PvP. I've hung up my my still suit on Dune. I went out to the deep desert to try and get some spice, and I got ganked by 6 guys, and I lost my scout ornithopter and my assault ornithopter, and I'm like, you know what? That's enough for today. I need to implement a reputation system for more ship parts. I said things that are plausible, Nogroth, not impossible. Come on. We know we're never getting ship parts. I see a possibility of getting ship parts that are teamed around. That would be amazing. And like, imagine like allowing us to like fully make our own starborn ships. Someone put it in Skyrim. I think Starfield. I think implement a reputation system to every people. Don't play the main story. Oh yeah, no, I agree. Like it's something that like honestly, I don't know why they never did it to begin with. Like, because like you play like say like like you play like when you play Oblivion, right? And like you've got NPCs that will talk to you based on like quest stuff and like just based on like whether you're a good person or a bad person. And like imagine like people kind of like like, oh, you're that UC Ranger, or you're that asshole who shot Mrs. Whitmore's ship. That's what I mean. It'd be so fucking cool. Because like you don't have that like like in Fallout, you know, like everyone like kind of calls you like, you know, the courier or the lone wanderer. Nobody calls us anything, you know? I mean, Rook is kind of, oh, hello, Michael. Thank you very much. Your presence was felt, not felt. No, the lack of your presence was felt. Anything they add is escape pods. Yeah, the settings just lie to you. Got mine medium. When it chugs, like, yeah, it's crazy. It is honestly crazy. Don't shoot Mrs. Whitmore. Yeah, I know. But yeah, like it'd just be really cool having people like active, because there's a system in play, kind of like guards and stuff will pay you, which is really funny. Because like, can you imagine in real life, like a cop? I mean, I suppose there's probably instances in like maybe like in America where like people, if you're like a soldier or maybe like a fireman or police officer, people might do it. Like I just can't imagine like walking around Ireland like a guard, like a police officer, just like, here, take this €100. I know you're doing good. Like, okay, is this a setup? Am I getting arrested?
Anything I can help you with?
Anything I can help you with? Yeah, everything. It would, and like, to be honest, like after playing Dune and stuff, and I haven't touched us. Let's get the premise of a shipbuilding before I start ranting. But after I haven't touched a kind of a survival game in quite a long time, and honestly, like if they like, imagine if they kind of limited it to like maybe like a 1 or 2 system sort of thing, and it was more about, like you said, like kind of like focusing on the outpost building and terraforming the ships, as opposed to being a kind of a, you know, like a large scale exploration, like multi-system. Like imagine if it was like just 4 or 5 systems, and like it was like kind of like MMO where like there was like a load of players, and you obviously it was all PvE, working together with people. Yeah, art emerging. Give me that. She could curse you out instead of his usual greeting, be like, "Where'd you get off, Axel?" Oh god. It's like can you imagine? Hello, Tenebro, welcome. Like, could you imagine if, like, every time, like, you go to the ship technician, like, and depending on what you would do to him, like, if you're constantly buying ships, he's just like, oh, here comes the high roller. Or, like, if you're constantly bringing back damaged ships, he's like, what are you flying into? Let's get some shipbuilding. Too late.
Anything I can help you with? Okay.
Oh. All right, so we're gonna try and make this tile without making it tile. Yes, I know, that's like a double entendre. So the first thing we need to do is we need to look at the landing gear. What's the difference in these and these? See, this right here, like, it's sort of stuff like this makes me wonder, like, nope. Like, what were Bethesda thinking? Like, why are these the same? Like, the only reason I could see, potentially, is if the game did have a fuel system, these would hold more fuel, maybe? Because technically speaking, this should have more thrust. Actually, should it? This should most definitely have more thrust. What the fuck? This has 6 thrusters. This has, I mean, technically 4. Well, the discussion, I don't have any cards tied to YouTube or Google, any of it. That's understandable. He was only joking anyway. Your presence here is all that I need. I'm grateful for it. Oh God, what did you do? What did you do? Oh. I just set all the gears to 4. Yeah, to be honest, I agree. I've done many things allegedly. As long as it's allegedly, you can get away with allegedly. I need to start using that word more. Like when I'm talking shit about people, I need to realize, one, not to get ad hominem. I think that's how you say it. And always to just be speculative, which is kind of annoying. Because, like, I don't think... I've heard horror stories of, like, mod authors trying to sue YouTubers. I don't think like I don't think it's a common practice, but then I don't know, maybe there's a mod author out there that's as bad as Nintendo. Allegedly, no, that's not even accurate. We can't even say allegedly with Bethesda. Supposedly, probably, speculatively, maybe. Do you start the quest where you get arrested? Our quick question, how do you start the quest where you get arrested by the brass dude in the ship? You literally just get arrested. Like, just punch a guard and then surrender. Or otherwise, you can go the normal route where you would join the Vanguard first. Hello, Timmy. My dog sees the burger on my chair. He can smell it. Also, Tenebro, you'll know. Cats don't have as good sense of smell as dogs, right? Have some contraband in your ship. That too, yeah. If you're going to get arrested around Crimson Fleet, just commit any crime. Welcome, Max. So already I'm liking how this is looking, but I don't really know what I'm doing with it just yet. Sure, yeah, because, like, you drop a crumb within a mile of my dogs, they'll find it. I was, like, throwing treats at a kitten. Kitten was fucking idiotic, couldn't see it. Like, oh, there's treats. Also, I didn't realize kittens could be dangerous. I think I said yesterday, but one of them clawed me pretty fucking badly. I was like, you asshole. I'm trying to love you. I'm excited about Starfield because if they put animations in... Oh, yeah. Like, I think one of the first things I'll be excited to see is obviously new weapon animations, but just, like, kill animations for melee weapons. It's, like, what we really need. All right, maybe... No. Okay, let's... Well, thankfully, the cats we have, like my uncle's place, they don't tend to fight too much. But, yeah... I was just kind of like, ow, that was not nice, cat. Introduced in August with ship power. We need ship parts as a start. We need more. Give me everything, Todd. Everything. What the fuck, Michael? That's not what we're... Jesus fucking Christ. Oh. Alright, let's... So I think I'm just... Oh, maybe. Maybe. Honestly, that's the strat. I'm trying to do something different, but it ends up going back to the same old thing. Um. Oh, there we go. There's resident furry number 1. Not what? Do you mean suspicious? What kind of ship parts you looking for? Something new, like Varun parts would be really nice. Trident parts. Just like on it, like the thing is, right, I say ship parts, but like I feel like realistically, ooh, that sounds nice, Tenor Bro. Don't think I've ever seen Reese's peanut butter ice cream over here. But like realistically, even if they just overhauled the shipbuilder to give us more flips and stuff, yeah, I'll go back into the Astro Lounge. Didn't get enough talking. It's like in a perfect world, I would love to see like all parts are flippable. We have more control over like placement and stuff, so we can choose to essentially make either merge monstrosities or completely vanilla creations, you know? Oh, I've got the new mod. Oh, did he update it though? He did. Good fucking man himself. What a fucking legend. Oh yeah, we're making the ugliest looking ship ever. But she gonna look sexy. Just give us anything. Yeah. Honestly, just give us anything. You know what I'd really like? Never mind. I was gonna be like, I'd really like a piece that matched up with that, but was like more flat. And then I realized, what is one feature or mod you want Bethesda to add to Starfield? Ship parts, ironically, but just like I was saying, like I'd like to see them just give us, because I'm a big shipbuilder. Now, obviously, everyone wouldn't like that, and I would consider ship parts as an alternative, but giving us the ability to tweak ships to our likings, changing the tolerance levels, putting things inside of each other, just like you can go as crazy or as small as you want. Now, aside from ship sort of stuff, an overhaul to the POI systems on planets to rely less on procedural generation and more on handcrafted environments. Just a big expansion, probably. Yeah. You know what I'd really like? Rooks. The thing is, I spoke to Rooks a little bit about it, and I don't know if Rooks is still making Starfield content, but like, I'll give him money. Just give me a number. I'll do it. You're like Burger King. Oh, I got a Supermax burger that I'm waiting to eat. I'm currently just not munching on, like more energy. But yeah, like that's what I mean, like stuff like that. Because I feel like if they gave us like a system, oh the good mother's left. If they gave us like a system that like was basically worked like the CK when it comes to shipbuilders, more ability to tweak stuff, settings, then it would like, much like when they added the whole, you know, the in-game menus, it would just improve everything. It would allow modders to do more. All right, let me do... M-I-C-K... Oh, no, why am I singing Mickey Mouse's fucking Clubhouse? Jesus Christ. Oh, yeah, I'm getting copyright strike for that, 110%. Does this actually work? Should make a shipbuilder and a castle on that massive cargo hull piece. I'm not very good at Oh God, I'm not really good at. I'm not really good at building. Sorry, I'm brain farting. I'm not very good at building large ships, to be completely honest with you. Or like when I mean large, I mean M class, because I feel like a lot of the M class stuff, it still needs a little bit of work. Oops. Can I not get fan? No, I don't think you can get fan. You could try donate. No, I'm joking. All right, so let's. I kind of like, excuse me. I kind of have like an idea, like. See, no, Gruth, you and Michael would know. What would you say is like. What's the minimum amount of pieces needed to build a ship? Minimum. Because it'd be kind of cool doing like, and I might eventually do it as a kind of a build-off challenge, like on stream. I do want to bring them back. I'm waiting on seeing what Dez doing. But, like, imagine like kind of a thing where like basically like you have like whatever the base amount of parts are, like so for your engine, your blah blah blah, and then like plus 20, you have 20 pieces to make a ship look cool. I'm assuming it's what it'd be. It'd be minimum one engine, one fuel tank. Engine, one fuel tank, one grav drive, one reactor, cockpit, landing bay, docker, landing gear, hab. Like, what is that? 9 parts? God damn it. You fucking baby. Yeah, so it'd be 8 to 9, depending. Ooh, I like that. Shield is, yeah, the shield, that's fair. If you want to do weapons and stuff, it would get up to a little bit higher, but... I'll have to... Because, like, I've always wanted to do, like, challenges where it's like, you only have this amount of money, but the issue is, right, is money in this game is kind of irrelevant when it comes to shipbuilding, because, like, I do agree, Rob, some, like, actual aliens, but I think they'd have to be done right. Shields, they're not a must necessarily if you're not in combat, but you will get in combat, so I would recommend them. Because, like, if I was like, okay, you've got, like, 200K, you know? Realistically, most of the money will go on the actual, like the actual powered parts. Structural pieces are all pretty relatively cheap, aren't they? Yeah, they're all the same price. All right, reactor. Fucking 14 jump throws? Where the fuck are we going? Like, I could fart faster or further than that. Like, I genuinely, you know what I want? I want Bethesda to actually give us the cube. Like, yeah, it's probably risky trying to combine a reactor with a gravitational drive. Gravitron drive? Is that what it's called? Graviton drive? But someone out there is probably fucking crazy to do it. Like, if we look at this here, the piece I've just made, that kind of looks like a piece that could actually function, you know? Like, considering, yeah, I know the space for the grav drive is the amylary, but not everyone uses the amylary because not everyone's starboard. You know, you can fit a tiny little reactor. I wonder what these are like, what sort of reactor this is. many shipbuilders. That's what I mean. Like, fucking, I can just imagine. You want the parts, you absolutely need to have the shipbuilder let you save it. Cockpit. Yeah, one hab. Hello there, Rick. I'm currently modifying the Mako Gravitron beam drive. Is that what it's called? I know that's why. That's the way it's done. Hot take: Starborn is a cringe, under imaginative. See, I think the idea of the Starborn is quite cool, but I think the fact that the only Starborn we have come across is Hunter, who is kind of like a nihilist, and then we've got Emissary, who is just a gatekeeper, and then we've technically got the girl who sells you stuff. Like, I kind of would imagine the Starborn acting similar to, like, well, I suppose kind of, see, what would be like an accurate representation? Like, maybe Guardians? All good, Rick, all good? You'll hear me ramble, but like maybe Guardians from Destiny loosely. But I do like, I really hope at some point we meet some Starborn living on an isolated moon in a mountain range that literally just knows the answer to everything. Like that dude from from Men in Black, you know, like he knows all realities. So much so ain't gonna bring the temperature of the chat. Oh. Hermit, yeah, like a gray beard, if you will, you know, like teach me the way, Starborn, fuck me. I like just talking about everything. So, like, honestly, I feel like some people would come in here and, like, if they didn't, like, know what the game was, they have no fucking clue. We could be talking about, you know, like, the real world. We could be talking about space, food, ethical stuff. Master Chief, finally a good connection. See, I know a piece I could use. See, 'cause the other thing too, right, with mod authors, right? It's like shipbuilders, like ship parts. It's like, yo, mod authors, can you do me a solid? Like, we've got some cool parts here, like say for instance, where the fuck is it? This piece, right? Why can't we cut it in half? Why can't I, like, shrink it, you know? TV show resurgence in the game, it might as well. Well, it depends. See, the guy who did Halo, who's your favorite companion? Simeon. Oh, mod. Oh. Gary, probably. But if I had to go, like, actual companion, ooh, that's a tricky one. Probably Derek. I prefer robots or giant ladies that don't talk to me or snails. Snow pants. Like, I tell you, I'm gonna be honest with you. If I knew how to, like, I tried, and like, look, I don't want to say, like, if I wasn't busy doing, like, YouTube content, Starfield, because, look, it's, like, Starfield, it's not, you know, like, my videos don't exactly take a lot of time. Well, they do take time, they don't take a lot of effort. But, I like, if I wasn't doing, I would literally, like, I would go in and just cut, like, I'd make all these, because there's so many vanilla pieces. Like, imagine shrinking that, right? So it's just a 1x1, so it just fits. It just sits right there. Guardians are cool in Destiny, but, like, the point of the narrative is the same as everything else. The writing was, yeah, not so good. Well, the thing is, there's very little writing about the Starborn, like, generally speaking. Like, yeah, we know of the Starborn, but, like, what do we know about the Starborn? We know fuck all. We might learn stuff about them in the future. Probably not. Well, I think we will. Like the rumor that hello Will, by the way, if I didn't say hello to you. The rumor about the new expansion being Starborn related has me excited. But again, it's like I'm at the point now where I'm really invested in the lore of this game. Like that's why, like when I do the mod reviews and like a mod tries to be lore friendly and it doesn't, and I get a bit antsy about it. Welcome Ace, welcome. Oh, let me change the chat. Allegedly. That like I feel like you gotta build a ship then. Build a goddamn ship. I'd love to see your take, Nogroth, on making like a dwarven ship. They took the Guardians and made them worse. It worked for how long it was. Oh, nice. I liked your most recent ship. You posted, Ace. It was very cool. I'm never excited. See, that's my thing, because I feel like, can Bethesda pull off a really cool narrative with like the Starborn stuff? Potentially. Will they? Probably not. Like, because it depends. Because like realistically, like if we look at like let's look at Bethesda as a whole, right? What have they written that would be kind of on par with the mystery? Hello there, Centoya. Welcome. Long time no see. Like if we're talking about like something on the level of Starborn, like they've done interesting stuff, like the dwarves, the mystery of the dwarves, very fucking cool. We know little about them. The Enclave, kind of, the Zetas, like they can do but can they pull off the potential to because we're not going to get like an end goal with them. Creators of Starfield didn't play their full hand. You think they're the creators? See, hello, Starfield Eclipse, by the way. The thing is with that is I kind of hope that's not the case, because like that's a very tropey, and I know I say tropey because I know Halo's done it too, but I would rather I would rather that the Starborn are not the creators, and they're not the bad guys, you know, like the Reapers or the Flood. Like I would rather they try something different, you know. Now, will they? We don't know. But hopefully they do enough that satisfies people who care about the lore. Like, cause that's like I'm excited to see what they do, but ultimately, again, it'll probably be like a situation where I'm like, this is what they did, you know, which. Again, there's nothing like inherently wrong with that necessarily. But it's just like one of these kind of wait and see. Oh, whoops. Didn't put my phone on silent. Like there is a lot of potential, and like I'm gonna be honest with you, like I feel like because there's so many questions we don't know about the Starborn. Let them have ship parts. Yeah. The devil. Well, to be honest, Nogroth, that's kind of what Destiny did with the Guardians, and like I haven't kept up with the lore fully recently, but I kind of like that idea of like it's like kind of like, and again, we're gonna get a bit, you know, sci-fi. But you remember in Stargate, right? How the Ori require worshippers to gain more power, and the more people that worship them. Well, what if it's like if it was something similar? Like the more people that give over their soul to the Unity, they get this godhood, but they lose their soul. You know what I mean? And the Unity uses those, because you could get into this whole thing of like, because you know, like there's always the argument about like, you ever see the pictures where like we were, and again, I'm not trying to step on anyone's fate here, But like, if you ever see the pictures of like we were made in God's image, and like it's like a nebula, put beside like a cell, or like a cloud, an Oort cloud, like next to like like specific things, and it's like that whole thing of like the universe, which I mean you could, if you're not religious, I suppose the universe did create you. Yeah, that's, I mean, you're connected to the universe, and like what if that's, they go that kind of route of like the like, we are so one of a kind as humans because of our soul, because that's always been an argument in philosophy and kind of stuff like that, is our soul. Like, what if like the Unity is using our souls for something? Because like I feel like when you, like, as a starborn, when you die, you fizzle out, right? And like, is that because you don't have a soul? Welcome. We're gonna introduce the creators. See, I hope they don't. I do love this game, but unfortunately it gets so much bad press from, well, some of the bad press is genuine, but some of it is like, yeah, it's just people talking shit. Welcome, Raven. Yeah, no, that Guilty is correct. Destiny at certain elements is probably like some of the coolest stuff. What the fuck? Destiny is probably some of the coolest stuff you'll ever play. Story, what the fuck? Right. So when you were deciding to flip this, why did you flip it that way? I lived and died by the Hunter. Hunter's a fucking asshole. Him is the quantum intelligence. It means we'll all souls, even big quantum computer. Oh, you know, I don't. The thing is, and I don't think they're going to copy Destiny, to be honest with you, because like, one of the things I will give Bungie, they're great at starting stories, but they're, and I don't envy it because it's very hard to tell it, you know, like to have a good, seamless ending to a story. If the Starborn loses, how come Torin doesn't lose his soul? When, well, the one thing I will say, Brendan, is that's only it's not Bethesda, and Watchtower is doing their own interpretation of Unity. They do a good job of it. Like, and again, it's just like, look, it's even like we're saying this, it's like it's a theory. So like think of the dwarves from Skyrim if they were to make a ship, because they have airships technically. Iron Lords are very cool. They need to introduce an alien threat. Like, see, they could definitely do that, an overarching threat. The Unity is God. He dropped into everywhere Mateo mentions. Well, see, but the thing is, like, and you're correct in that, but is that just we as humans interpreting as God? Fuck off. Fuck you, Ace. Like, if the hobbits had spaceships instead of, well, no, they'd like fucking airstrike fucking Mordor. But like the while I mean, yeah, like, you're not wrong. Like, the fact that the three main religions are founded on the idea of the pilgrim and stuff, which, to be honest, I know that's kind of still up in the air. Like, some people believe it is, some people believe it isn't. I really hope they move away from that, because like, orc ships, yeah, DACA, need more DACA. Actually, no, Groth, you know what? Instead of doing Dwarven, try and make a Mass Effect style ship. That's not the Normandy, because I think everyone's done the Normandy. Pilgrim is space G. Well, that's the kind of what it's the speculation. But I would prefer it, like, to be honest, I prefer against it. Like, I wouldn't mind like one of the factions being like tied to inverse of Constellation. Welcome, Star Wars man. Welcome. You joined right as we're talking about philosophy. Oh I don't mind the Normandy, but I think there's far cooler ship designs in Mass Effect. Starboard are probably the inverse of Constellation ideology in that they know everything Constellation want to know, but they've lost. Well, see, the thing is you only need 2,000 people as a religion. It's not overrated. You pipe the fuck down. Oh, you mean Normandy? Maybe, yeah. But okay, they're talking about Mass Effect. Like, the thing is that Starborn, though, they're not all-knowing. Like, they in order for them to be all-knowing, I mean, see, because I suppose technically they are, like, because when you think of precognition, is precognition just, is it giving you the ability to see the future, or is it just a gameplay quirk that would in turn that your character has played out this scenario multiple times in the past, you know? Yeah, which is I don't know if I'd go to the topic of mocking necessarily, but they're very much meant to be like an anti-religion and like an atheist group, which is ironic then the fact that their tenets were made by a godlike deity, you know? Gritty spaceship. Oh no, Raffin, have you played Mass Effect? There's some fucking really nice Mass Effect ships. Hello there, Merton. No, we're not making a frog. we're making a tiny ship, but I'm seeing how I can go with it. Like the stuff with like House Rude and stuff, like it like kind of pointing to the fact that the dude's fucking crazy. The Cat are very cool. They're very underrated in Mass Effect Andromeda. And that's understandable, to be fair, Raffin. That's understandable. I just want to use the foreknowledge for either true God, more likely true evil. What do you mean? At foreknowledge. Oh, true good. I can't read, my bad. Because that's what I assume that, like, precognition and stuff is basically kind of alluding to your character having been there already and done it. But then it kind of, like, precognition plays into the whole thing of, like, everything is predetermined. Fate isn't real. Not fate. What is it? Not fate. What's the fucking... Free will isn't real. Yeah, no, that's what I mean. I know precognition is seeing events in the future, but when our characters use it, are we actively looking into the future, or is it just a kind of a way of saying, like, oh, our character has experienced this? Morning reacted to this, writer. Look. To be honest, Paul, I don't know too much about Emo as a writer. I know that the dude gets criticized very heavily. And I've seen some creators kind of talk shit about him and stuff. I don't think I would ever go to that level personally, because I don't know. This is the thing. I play a lot of like Bethesda sort of stuff, but I like don't know. I know Todd Howard and I know Pete Hines, and I know Tim Lamb now. I would like to know whoever made Escape, and whoever made Escape, please put them in charge of more stuff. Docker, engines, landing gear. Free will's legitimately still debating philosophy. Well, yeah, that's what I mean. Like, but that's, I'm just talking on the premise of like Starfield specifically. Nihilism believes in the... See, I'm honestly kind of surprised there's not like more religions out there. So not as... They be thinking your fans can't process anything. Well, see, to be honest, there's a lot of games have kind of gone this route of like dumbing down certain elements, you know, like it's very clear if you look at Oblivion to Skyrim or Morrowind to Oblivion, they definitely dumb down elements to kind of cater to a more wider audience, and there's nothing inherently wrong with it as long as you also try to cater to your to the people that enjoy your game, you know, like the OGs, you know what I mean? Like the jump from, let's say, like Fallout 4, they opted for a modular weapon system and a more survival-oriented kind of style of getting your resources and building stuff to try and kind of pull in those people who may, you know, like, because I think what, at the time Fallout 4 came out, Ark was a big thing, you know, you Rust, you had a lot of survival games. He was chased off Twitter after Shared Space for defending his writing staff's a shame because I've had him respond to it. Yeah, see, and like again, I don't know enough about like him, but I think that Bethesda's only had to write 3 religions, not enough time to flesh out lore. Yeah, no, they do need more time. D&D Spelljammer? Dungeons and Dragons have ships? What the fuck? Jacob didn't drop a good game and then they blame the fans not saying it. Free will, as far as I know, I'm too busy to care about inflicting my will. Some hello down. Oh, interesting. I didn't know that was a thing. Obviously, it's just a kind of a little bit of a play on kind of, you know, not play on words, like it's just a theory. Is that even? No, they don't do game theory is not a thing anymore, is it? Hello there, Zaibatsu. Welcome. Like, is Emil? How long has Emil been writing? For Star or for all science? I don't understand his magic. I mean that's a saying though, isn't it? Wasn't that like a saying? It's science is indistinguishable from 20 years. Fallout 4 and Starfield first game his own. And he's the main writer. Well, I have to give him. That coffee queue had a good ending. No, it didn't, Brendan. It did not have a good ending. He wrote the Dragonborn questline to DB. Hold on now. Crimson, really appreciate your videos. Keep the great work, but also see some end class. It's something I do plan on doing, Ethan. I'm just not confident enough. The game he just wrote Quest, Dark Brotherhood, and Blood Moon is his first work for Bethesda. He also wrote the Dark Brotherhood. Okay, well, the Dark Brotherhood quest line was probably one of the best quest lines in Oblivion. Did he write Escape? He wrote the Fallout 3 main quest. In my books, he is a god. I'm going to be honest with you, he's a god. And that's me probably fanboying, but like, honestly, I'm tired of the same old shouts and powers. The power fans, they want to be part of something, but not the something. And that makes sense. Like, that's something that I would like to see. Fucking M-class turtles. Chris Taka. Fuck is he or she, they need a fucking far higher position. Because they did a fucking banging job of that expansion, or that DLC. That was honestly groundbreaking for a Bethesda game. The fact that, like, because in a Bethesda game, I've said it sometimes, characters rarely lie to you. You know, they're usually very transparent. The game, Bethesda never makes you think, is this character lying to me? And those characters openly lie to you, and if you're not paying attention to things, it's like, that's fucking brilliant. I want more of that. Like, I want characters where I'm questioning, like, wait a minute, are they being genuine? Magic Space Sci-Fi. But what you were saying, he'd raised Skyrim, but he wasn't head, is Fall of Londinium. You also did Lost and Found and Fallen Footsteps. Oh, what are these? What are those ones? Lost and Found? Hello there, Michi. But what you were saying, BLR, I do agree. Like, I would like to, honestly, I want to see like the idea of the Starborn being like there being this Starborn entity, like a group, you know, like an actual group that you can be a part of, instead of being like I am the be all end all. Because like I think, I mean, Skyrim, Elder Scrolls, they always go the route of you become. I think one of the only few I can recall. The Thieves Guild quest was good, but it was all very fucking long-winded. The Skyrim, what was the? I'm trying to think of the Skyrim Vampire Starborn. Oh my god! Speaking of vampires, I've seen so many people as a side quest shard space. Oh. Get this person on a higher payroll. Get them on a fucking higher payroll. Like, just what Bethesda, please. Like, they must know that like that Escape sold extremely well compared to the other shit. But there should have been a case with Ryujin quests. He swears that dude. He looks down. Like. The thing is, while I don't know the I don't know the ins and outs of that, but I will be honest with you, right? And this is something that, like, this is something that game developers have a lot of game developers have said. You need your fans, right? Because they're your audience, they're your money makers, they're all, you know, that. But don't listen so heavily to all of them, or. You know, like, that being said, listen to me about the ship parts, Todd, please. But because it's like 76 was in a kind of a whirlwind of stuff, of not knowing what it wanted to be, because so many people complained about it. And like, we look at there's a lot of games out there. I would definitely watch it 100%. Like, I honestly think that, like, that's sort of like we need to highlight to Bethesda, this is what we like. Do more of it, you know? The fact that you can hand Harkin the bow and he still tries to kill you. Yeah, but to be honest, I actually seen something about that, Paul. Apparently, Harkin is a fucking moron. Like, an absolute moron. And it's kind of alluded to in the game, because, like, even the idea of, like, the S-Star more like a vampire. The interview doesn't give a fuck. He's above us. I will have to watch. Use science to force a path to unity. It went wrong. Bah, bah, bah. Oh, what was I? Hold on. What was I doing? We've got landing gear. Get a little landing gear there. Perfect. Oh, so that was within. I kept seeing clips of something called Sinner, and I just noticed a lot of Americans on TikTok and YouTube doing Irish dancing. And then I watched the clip of it, and I'm like, what the fuck? Vampires singing Irish folk songs and dancing? Has anyone watched that movie? Is it good? 100% Max2 is a debate going to college writing game design, but I think it's mainly core. So yeah, the map, yeah. I seen some stuff on. I was like, what the fuck? This looks fucking cool. Wishing some of the race from Elder Scrolls were in Starfield. See, I will say, I would like to see some sort of racial integration, but maybe more in the sense of like what we said before about like Aquila City. It's 1.5 or Aquila. It's like 1.5 Gs, so they would be shorter but like stronger. You know, like kind of like basically the Expanse. Like belters, people living in low G environments be a lot taller. Yeah, exactly. Like, stuff like that would be very fucking cool. BL, I think it's BL. I apologize if it's not. I can't see. City of Dwarfs. Like, I will say that I would like to say that if you wanted to go to college for writing and game design and stuff, like, you'd have to, like, you'd obviously have to focus on a specific niche. Now, whether or not, even if you were to like join a company like Bethesda or any company, whether or not, you know, you would actually get into a position where you'd be able to have a lot of control, I don't know. There's no diversity. That's why people want aliens, humans. Yeah, like, to be honest, I think I do think that they should have, like, one of the things I always gave credit, like I always liked about Halo Reach, was the fact that in Reach you had NPCs speaking Hungarian because of Reach had a diaspora, is that the right word, of Hungarian colonists. Like, I think it would have been like a lot cooler if like people from Aquila City all spoke with a specific accent, people from New Atlantis spoke with a specific accent. Can you whisper? You're causing me to put my I apologize, Michael. Am I too loud? Hello? Want zombies or cannibals? From UC should have lost because Aquila are bulletproof. Speculation, evolution, all tomorrow. You can create aliens from humans. Problem with aliens is that they just take human traits. And yeah, like, the thing is with aliens, you'd have to do a very good job of the idea of, like, aliens. And, like, realistically, like, there's companies out there, like, you know, that I'm not saying that Bethesda couldn't do it, because it's very possible they could bring us some banging aliens. Will they? It's been long enough. Well, it hasn't, but like they could still do it. Because there is accents. There's fucking accents. Like, sometimes I'll be walking and you'll hear Sven Svensson. Yeah, no, I do. Like, I think that's one of the arguments with Starfield that is, like, we were talking about that in the Discord, I believe, was the fact that, like, Starfield played it very safe. Imagine if you kill a city or super talk in the UC. Oh, Jesus. Accents cost extra money. It does, but Bethesda is worth a lot of money, you know? Like, I could understand, like, if it was a small time... want to do conflict between human factions, they just forgot to have the... Well, I think, to be honest with you, right, having like a post-conflict nation with the, like, or a post-conflict, like, what would you say, like a post-war culture is cool, but the issue, I think, is it even post-war at this point? Because when was the last... the Colony Wars was a while ago. I mean, it wasn't that long ago. Like, honestly, I kind of wish we would have seen more. Like, 20 years, that's not a lot of time. Like, I mean, like, most countries in World War II were still recovering well up into, like, the 60s and 70s, you know? But the other element of it is, like, if you're going to do post-world or post-war content, or no, sorry, if you're going to do, like, a post-war event, like, world storytelling, you need to have more of the war. Oh yeah, no, I do agree. Well, Sarah fought. Yeah, no, Sarah did. France. Hey, don't bully France. Just add an MC, trail like Helldivers, and must jump back in. Starborn Chief. Main trust of the game should be finding the artifact while Constellation wants to keep. Yeah, because that's the other thing too. It's like, I'm going to be honest with you, like, the idea that Constellation is like a governing body, like, I'm honestly surprised that we weren't able to tell, like, if we were UC, why couldn't we tell the UC about the discovery of the artifacts? You know, why couldn't we have told the Freestar? Like, imagine if there was like a massive conflict where, like, Constellation had to flee because the UC basically wanted their tech, or the Freestar Collective wanted their tech. I love the illusion of choice. That's what I mean. You could definitely, because, like, it's like when you do the Vanguard quest line, because somebody, whoever did the fucking, I would be surprised if it's not that Chris person, because they give you the option to, like, have the Freestar working alongside the UC. Next Halo game will come out. No, it'll definitely come out. They're working on it. They're working on 2 games. The first one might be kind of questionable. They were working on Perfect. I don't know what Microsoft is doing. Like, I will say, like, you see, like, content creators, right? like in different fields, like content creators in sports, content creators are this and the other, right? And look, I realize that the gaming industry is a several billion-dollar company, or billion-dollar, probably hundreds of billion-dollar industry, right? Halo ever done a story focused on renegade super soldiers? Yes, they have. In the comics, in the books. See, that's what I would assume too, Don, which that's quite cool, but certain stuff doesn't line up, and you end up with the Vanguard quest line being the best one. But on the topic of what we're talking about, like but I kind of wish like larger creators would kind of like can you imagine if, like, let's say for instance PewDiePie, when in his heyday, was to basically tell his like 100+ subs like boycott Ubisoft because they're not giving us Battlefield 3. Can you imagine how much sway that would have? Now, obviously, you know, PewDiePie's not a Starfield player, sadly, but then I suppose, would it even matter? Like, there's obviously some large content creators. The video game industry. Oh, yeah, no, video. Oh, I would 100% believe that. Oh, 100%. Elsa Dane? Who's else? That sounds familiar. Now I'm trying to... Who's that? Is that a writer, or is that... Because if they hid the fact that they had a disgrace... Yeah, no, and that's what I mean. Like, I'm kind of... slow walking, giving them Crick's legacy. Like, I kind of wish there was more to it. Not that they've ever been rival in the trash star for left and right, and I believe that it has a... Were you trying to say Kotaku? Why does Elsa Dane? Spartan 4. Oh! I was thinking of the Spartan 4 that both his parents... Well, no, because was it Mickey's parents were both insurrectionists? They both blew up a bomb? Then there's the one that tried to assassinate Lord Hood, failed horribly. Literally, the Arbiter is there, and a fucking brute chieftain. Good luck, boss man. There is some... I mean, fucking Mickey got fucking rookie killed. The fucking dirty bastard. I liked Mickey, and it saddens me they killed off and besmirched his characters. No, Starborn are like... I don't know much about D&D, but I would say the Starborn are more equivalent to, like, demigods, like Hercules, or... Is Jesus classed as a demigod? I have seen that, Brendan. I will be doing a review. Actually, they would kind of be like the Mind Flayers. Oh, that fair. He is God. Yes, that is. I always forget that he is. I was brought up a Catholic. Does Catholics see? Obviously, the whole demigod thing is more like old school religion. When like you think of the Greeks and the Romans and the Norse, does any like modern religion, like does Judaism or Christianity have like, because they have their saints technically. Would the saints be on a level of demigod? Would there be anyone in, like, say the Bible? I'm trying to think, because I did learn it as a child. There'll be like the equivalent of like a Hercules, or like a or a Hermes, or like like kind of a half god sort of. But this is way more popular than the say. Oh yeah, and like the thing is, demigod implies divinity. Ah, okay, fair. Moses, yeah. That would make sense, yeah. Angels, that would actually be very true. Yes, angels would be probably the closest to it. Can't believe I didn't think of fucking angels. I know we're diverging in discussion, but I'm curious what your thoughts are on Borderlands 4. I haven't touched Borderlands 4. Excuse me. I loved 1. Absolutely adored 2. Didn't mind 3. And I kind of, to be honest with you, I lost interest with Borderlands because all they kept doing was guns. It was like, do you like guns? Here's more guns. And I will say that I think that they are very disrespectful to their fan base. And like increasing the price of games and stuff. Like, look, you could argue that the economy, like it, like, you know, look, things go up and things go down, but doing it while then kind of mockingly saying real fans will do it, it's like, excuse me, fucking excuse me, real fans? The fuck you mean real fans, dickhead? Like, shit like that, I do not abide by. Honestly, like 9 times out of 10, video game movies are absolutely questionable. And it's always some director that, like, he's like, no, I'm gonna make this my own. And it's like, follow the fucking lore, motherfucker. There's dozens of books. You have gall to give enemy melee weapons and not. I can't tell if you're being like half sarcastic stuff, but I will be. When the Tiny Tina's adventure came out, I never played it, but I genuinely thought it was like it was only swords and shields and spells. And when I found out it was guns, I was like, you lazy bastards. Why the fuck didn't you just make a Borderlands but with swords and shields? Like, that would have been so fucking cool. Most of the Class Age, remember all the DLCs, Season Pass and 2? That was the guy ahead of Gear. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, I do. And, like, don't get me... Look, see, here's the thing, right? I'm going to be completely honest with you. I don't mind paying for DLCs. And if they're done right... I'm trying to think. I really enjoyed Hammer Person's... Oh, the Halo or the Fallout TV show was done tremendously. The game should be very expensive. Let the poor do their job and work. Fucking Jesus Christ, Michael. Hammerlock's one was good and stuff, and I've said this a million times. Like, if games companies want to do that whole thing where they're like, look, we're going to keep pumping out like $10 to $20 content every couple of months and then big $40 to $60 expansions every year, I'm fine with that personally. Yeah, no, I agree. I'm fine with DLCs, and I will advocate for them, because I'm like, I will give you money. Don't come at me with this Destiny level season pass bullshit where, like, oh, you're getting a good deal. Oh, you want to do the dungeon? Give us more money. Oh, you want the cool armor? Talk to Tess Eververse. No, fuck that shit. I pay you, you give me my content. That's it. No drip feeding, no fucking bullshit. Barely any videos, games. Might as well cancel the whole industry. Don't. Looking forward to the Netflix coming out season 2 of the Fallout TV show. What do you mean Netflix? All the skins. Oh, yeah. Okay, that's fair. House the Dead. I'm excited. Netflix, hopefully I want the Halo TV show to do good, because I like Halo, and even though it's some questionable, I guess we can all expect one more. Well, we know that there's an expansion in the works. We know that it's, well, we supposedly know that it's going to be Starborn stuff. We know that Todd himself has said that he wished he had did more content. I'm going to be honest with you, right? Like, I'm not just saying this as somebody who creates content. I do agree, Rob. Like, I think, look, it had its issues, but it was a fucking Halo TV show that did a very good job of portraying Spartans in combat. Yeah, Chief banging her, maybe not. That's what I mean. And they would, and like, to be honest with you, right? Can you imagine going back, right? Name this one expensive to use. Like, if you go back to Skyrim, can you imagine how amazing it would have been if Skyrim was still getting DLCs? The devs are trash. Next to do the worst. I don't know. I don't think the devs are trash. I just think it's a situation where money talks, and ultimately with these companies, a lot of the time they're going to look at the. They're going to look to the people, like the people in suits. Like, we know that with Destiny that there was massive fights in the Destiny development team where they had to try and force, what the fuck did that snap do? Where they had to force force the higher ups to not make stupid fucking decisions. Yeah, like, and I do agree with Batsu. Like, to be honest with you, I think, see, I will say it now. The turning point for me with Destiny It's technically no, they don't lose their set. Well, it depends on the Spartans. Spartan 2s. See, there's nothing chemically or medically preventing a Spartan 2 from banging. They've just been indoctrinated as children to not want that. Now, they do feel love and stuff, and Grey Team, the team leader of Grey Team, got lost an eye because they were trying to fraternize with one of the members of Grey Team. But no, plus Spartan 4 is like they joke about banging people all the time. But yeah, with Destiny, I think that the thing that showed me that they were kind of moving a route that I was not a fan of. No, they don't chemically castrate Spartans. God, no, they do not do that, because that would be a kind of a fucked up thing, because like that's kind of part of the like. In order to make Spartans god tier, they need to still have that drive to survive, you know? Like, Spartan 3s, yes, they're suicidal. Spartan 2s are not suicidal at all, you know? And maybe that's, you know, I mean, look what happened when they made them not fear. They watched, was it Beta Company? 300 Spartans literally, like, getting destroyed. Activision blame mastery. Look at Bungie movements. Oh yeah, no. It's all Bungie. Like no. What I was gonna say is like, so I picked up Destiny, played the shit out of Destiny, at launch. When Bungie brought out the Taken King, right, the expansion, and they made it at launch that you had to rebuy the entire game. So you couldn't buy like the Taken King upgrade, right? You couldn't pay the usual €40 or €30 for the expansion. You had to rebuy the entire fucking game. I stepped back. I was like, I'm not doing that, Bungie. I bought your collector's edition of the fucking game. I bought like loads of shit off you. Don't make me... And it's so pedantic because like what? They're charging an extra €20-30, but yeah, still. That point is when they basically realized we're going to milk shit. Big issue number 2 was when they sunset content that you paid for. Like, that's what should have sparked the whole kind of don't kill games. When you paid for content, right, that Bungie took away... It's like, if I pay for something, I want to be able to go to it. You know what I mean? If we got a Metal Gear Solid-like game from Hill Studios and the whole Power program is an unknown kidnap, there's so much. I've said this so many times. There's so much potential. Skins and holding weapons. I worked 9 months by buying the whole, and they get fucked. Oh god, even like the first expansion, or the first DLC prior to Destiny's original DLC, there was like a light level system, right? Like basically to get to max level, you had to be light level 30, right? And that allowed you to do hard mode raids. You could only do that by beating the raid on hard mode. And then the first expansion, the first DLC, they made it you could get to light level 30 by just buying gear. I remember trying to do hard mode raids and there'd be a dude you'd have 5 guys or girls. I think it was guy. Well, my girlfriend was there sometimes. Sometimes she'd put up with me. They'd be like wearing dripped out and like vaulted glass raid gear. They have some dude wearing vendor armor. You're like, wait a minute, you didn't earn that armor. But yeah, that was And it's sad because like Bungie, they still like occasionally they will make fucking banger content. That's 100% guilty. Like they made some like really good content at times, and then it's like, what the fuck, Bungie? Like, why do you move backwards? It's just cleared off the hoardy thoughts. Only gets better, more content. See, the check back in 5 years, like that's fair, but the issue with that, right, is and maybe it's just me. I kind of interpreted you said it with occasional. Said what? I said a lot of... In reference to what, Michael? The Marathon copyright scandal was fucking deplorable. And like the entire art team involved, because wasn't like supposedly the higher up, occasionally good content, fair. Wasn't like the head art guy was a fan of the creator they stole the art from, which if that's true, go get rid of him. Get rid of everyone involved. That is beyond scummy. That is beyond fucking scummy. Yeah, it's and it sucks because honestly, I was probably one of the 10 people, much like with fucking Starfield, I was one of the 10 people that it was, I mean, Marathon's still coming. I'm excited for it if I occasionally did my job right. Occasionally. Fair. Yeah, but if they fell down, Michael, you'd have more money. It's like, oh, it fell down. Shit. I could put it back up for you, though. So understand they didn't offer compensation. That would have been the simplest solution, but apparently they didn't. Arc Raiders, oh yeah. Arc Raiders is just, yeah. Confirmed that the tiny parts pollution from Centaur Mills fits a topic control panel. You're doing the real work here, Zerbas. You know, this is what we need to know. Kid modded Rockstar so well. That's what you should fucking do. Like, it's like, Jesus, like, I'm gonna be honest with you, like, there's, like, mod authors out here, like, you got Bub, right? Dude making, and there's a load of them, I'm using Bub as an example. Dude's making serious guns. Fucking hire him, Punchy, hire him, Destiny, or fucking Bethesda. Give him a fucking wage. Let him make some guns that come out free every fucking couple of months, you know? Hire some of the people doing ship parts, you know? Like, you could alleviate some of these problems by actually, like, I mean, they have staff to begin with, obviously, but, like, clearly, I don't know what the fuck they're doing, which is weird, because, like, it's like sometimes I forget they're, like, a company worth several $1 billion. When she just steals his guns. Honestly, could you fucking imagine? Oh. Well, they need like there needs to be a group. Free Gary go, hell yeah, this is what we fucking need. Gary, get on it, Bethesda, hire the man. But that's what I mean. Like, it's like, why are you not doing that? Like, I realize that, like, a lot of people are making they're working on something, right? And it could be the best thing ever. We won't fucking know. Probably won't be, because our expectations are way too fucking high. You guys make anything sound easy. I know it. Look, I know it's not easy. I definitely know it's not easy, but it's not like they're an indie studio. Like, they just recently made bank from fucking Oblivion. Some of that money could go towards getting us content, and look, it probably is. Like, this is what happens, you know, like, we're, like, in the insanity stage, where we're just walking in circles, like, hoping, like, what's coming next. We know something's coming. Pretty easy. And that's what I mean. It should be pretty fucking easy. Like, I'm not gonna say that, like, it's... Yeah, that's what I mean. It's like, I'm not saying, like, that it's gonna be, like, a cakewalk, because it's fucking not. Like, I know that game development is difficult, but, like, it's like when you have, like, these modders that are putting out, like, really good work, some free, some paid, it's like, Bethesda, there's no fucking excuse. And this is someone who is a diehard fan of Bethesda and will play all Bethesda games despite what they've done with Starfield. I will still play Elder Scrolls and I will still give them all the money because I am willing to. And they need to kind of realize that. What if the devil aren't real people? They're AI prompts. Oh God. Oh God. No, don't say that. Oh. Well, fucking Microsoft supposedly want to replace people. I'm like, Microsoft, please don't go that route. Don't go that route. Oh, and I'm going to be honest with you, Chad. You shouldn't fucking hire all the modders. I'm going to be honest with you. Out of all of the mods coming out at Starfield currently, probably 10% of them are making, like, AAA level content. 60% of them are making content. It's like, okay, it's clear it's modded content, but that's fine. And then what is that left with? 30% are fucking shithousing it for money. But I'm still trying to fucking build this ship because I want to do some engines. But it's just like, come on. Be as good as probed. Well, no, look. I don't think that's fair putting Milk Hours in the same thing as Probe Tech. No disrespect to Probe Tech on a personal level, but on a monetary level, get the fuck out of here, kid. And I don't mean that in a condescending way, like, get the fuck out of here. Milk Artists, I like what they're doing, but I just think they need to work better at like telling a story. Because like ultimately, I think that's where my issue with the recent one was that, and like with the one before Akora, I had so much. It was so good. It ended so. It was like 7, 8, and then the ending. I'm like, the fuck is this? It's like in simple terms, I was at like 90% mast, and you just fucking killed it. Whoever made Falkland ship. Then again, that's another example of a what are they doing currently? Actually, because we need more ship stuff. Did the coffee one even? It kind of did have a story, but it was very like, I'm gonna be honest with you. I was fully hoping that it was going to be the sort of thing where they were going to make me sit in a class and learn about making coffee and occasionally fight enemies, not flip switch A B C D. Okay, come back. Flip switch A B C D. You know, like they have the lecture room. Let's fence and tell me about the perfect coffee brew. 30 plays, Jesus. Yeah, but we need like somebody needs to make a tranquility mod that literally is just that. Like, just learning how to make teas. Now, the piece asked me about tattoos. But it's like, and again, look, I see, because here's the thing. Coffee is king. Like, I hold no, and I hope that Milk Artist doesn't take any, like, negativeness, because ultimately, my videos are an opinion piece, and some people will like the mod, and that's perfectly, well, we have to grow the tea. Damn right we'll have to fucking grow the tea. We'll have to learn the perfect soil pH. You know, what happens if we infuse tea with calamite? Do we get magical tea powers? Side note, regarding shipbuilding, I'm honestly impressed. We have games like Starfield and Minecraft. People can essentially create robots every day. That's like that's why I always say the shipbuilder alone is like one of the craziest things Bethesda have done, and like I really hope they realize that. Like, I really fucking hope they realize that, because, and look, there's more. I want to see Starfield more than just a fucking shipbuilder. Okay, well, will my other parts also float, or just my stomach? You're not having magical tea. No, why not? But hello, Unoctium. But I will say, yeah, like, it's just, you will vomit magic vomit. How magical is this vomit, though? How magical are we talking? Still salty. How? Yeah, and that's, I'm going to be honest with you, that's like, even as a shipbuilder who has, I don't have much interest in outpost building. You give me shipbuilding, I'm set. I want to see the outpost builder much like the settlement system in Fallout 4. Like, it's an absolute travesty. Marijuana. It was a travesty that it is the way it is, to be honest with you. It needs to be far better. Like, the system is, one of Death Star. Whoa, now, calm down there, Starkiller. Fucking hell. It should have been, and again, it's like, let's sit Todd Howard down in a room nicely. Let's give him something to drink so he feels comfortable. And be like, Todd, the outpost system, the settlement system, what the fuck happened? What the fuck happened? Like, what the... Very gently, yeah, we'll kidnap him. We gotta rent a really comfortable car. Very comfortable blindfolds. I'm joking. Please don't arrest me. I would never harm a hair on anyone's head. But yeah, it's just like... The fuck? Like, That's what I mean. It's like, why would you not take the best? It's like, the settlement system was awesome. I think the only negative with the settlement... Yeah, it just works. The only negative with the settlement system was that some players didn't want to have to build outposts or bases. You know, they wanted to find freestanding stuff, and I agree with that. Like, that's one of the things I liked about Fallout 3, was you come across these settlements, like these like oases in the desert, you know? That's there, and then Sim Settlement kind of improved upon that massively. But yeah, it's just like, it's like, what the fuck? What the fuck, Todd? Todd's replaced by... No, don't say that. No. Can we clone Todd and all of the staff? Just like everybody looks. Everything looks player made. Yeah, like I do agree. And like that's one of the things I thought was really cool about the outpost system. Not the outpost system. There's very little cool about the outpost system, if I'm being honest. But one of the things I think that's cool about the settlement system is people made fucking insane builds. Like there's a YouTuber I used to watch called No Respawn. I think it's No Respawn. The dude made some fucking amazing outposts. I think he transitioned to settlements. I think he transitioned to Fallout 76. There was another one. What was it? Was it Ranger Dave? Made some fucking insane fucking builds. Like, I'm like, this is insane. This looks like it was made in the game. And that's the cool thing about, like, the shipbuilding system, right? Is we can make some cool looking fucking ships that look vanilla. They're fucking phenomenal builds. No Respawn did. And there's, like, tons of other channels that have done, like, that sort of stuff. But, like, yeah, it's just, like... Like, because I haven't touched No Man's Sky in ages, but I seen, like No Man's Sky got a settlement system at one point, and I seen a Reddit video of someone made a settlement. I'm going to be honest with you. It looked fucking insane. They had skyscrapers. They had, like, tons of buildings. Why don't we get that? So there's too many projects. And, like, to be honest with you, Guilty, I kind of agree. Like, I know I sit here and I make the memes about Todd Howard being a god, and I realize, you know, it's a meme, but like Todd Howard is he is obviously a lot of the reason behind, you know, the success of Bethesda games, but he's not the only one. There's like hundreds of employees that have made the games, you know, and they obviously, you know, they do mad work, amazing work. Lack of ship parts though, maybe a little bit better, maybe work harder on ship parts. But I do think that, like, I feel like Bethesda, this is probably the first time, would this be the first time where Bethesda, like, are actively working on multiple mainline games, Starfield, Fallout, and Skyrim, Elder Scrolls, is... They're satisfied. So like, is the theme is I'm trying to make I was trying to make the Mako, but just kind of make it a little bit bigger. But like, is that part of why the issue is like why we've had like these issues with Starfield and stuff? Like, we were getting a lot of talk from them with the videos and the updates, and then went silent. Like, did they realize that they couldn't? You know, that are they having a hard time? Because I can't imagine making one game, let alone having to make 3 games. Obviously, it's not easy, you know. Fucking turtle, but like, it's just, yeah. Like, I honestly just think, because I know they have multiple studios, but I'm pretty sure the multiple studio, like, I know 76. Apparently, very little people. That's what I mean, yeah, so they're not running 76 anymore. They gave that to, was it Double Fine? That's fair, you know, no disrespect to that, but it's like a troll chain. So, and as much as I obviously, look, I realize that I'm excited for the next Elder No, it wasn't them. The remaster wasn't them. No. That's what I mean. I'm excited for the next Elder Scrolls. I'm excited for the next Fallout, you know, but I want them to focus on Starfield for now. Like, focus on Starfield. Yes, there's going to have to be people working on Elder Scrolls 6. That's obvious, you know? Yes, there's now people working on Fallout 5. Fallout 5, they have been Fallout 5, you know, like, they're working on, but it's like, this is the game you're currently, like, this is your current game. And look, we say all this, right? Come September, we could get the best expansion ever, right? But even if we do, I think Bethesda need to realize that they need to kind of communicate with us a little bit more, tell us what's going on, and give us a heads up, you know? Knock on wood. Yeah, I don't know. There we go. We knocked on it. We knocked on it. Oh, my dog's like, what's at the door? And look, Chip, I will agree with you to an extent. I to this day, I will always be a proponent. Proponent? Is that the word? I will always be. No, they've said there are. They said they are. That's not even funny, Brendan. If I see, I love 76. If I see some fucking Appalachian fucking fishing, I swear to fucking God, I will fucking riot. Okay? I like fishing, but no fucking way. But yeah, like, sorry. But I am a proponent. Dad farming. Oh God, here's your combine harvester. But like, I am a proponent of the idea of paid mods, right? Oh, there's Fizz. I knew she was there. I was waiting for you to be like, hopefully Fizz is here. She won't bully me. But I think paid mods, when done right, can be done amazing because you're essentially you're outsourcing your work in a way. Not outsourcing. You're kind of you're getting some bonus content by talented individuals who are able to make some money and fund their passion projects, right? That's not what that's kind of what we've got, is hurling chairs while screaming. Oh God. Fishing on the, to be honest, I'd probably take it. I'd take it heavily induced in an Aurora coma. But that's not what we got with paid mods. There is some out there that are definitely doing what I would see as being a paid mod. There's a lot that aren't. And ultimately, I know, see, with capitalism, you don't want anyone to come along and tell you, no, you can't do that, because, yeah, I understand that. But Bethesda should be worried about their brand, and they shouldn't be allowing people who are just in it for cash grabby stuff. If you're making God tier, like, look, if you're making God tier content and it's like good paid mod content, fine. Even if you couldn't give a shit about the game, but you're making content that actually fits, and which I suppose you would have to maybe give a shit about the game for the content to be good. But it's just not, you know? Sneak Peek Skyrim mod by a new team called Coven of Crows. Ooh. I definitely think that we're gonna get more stuff from King Gath. I don't know if they'll do another watchtower. I would love to see, like, I remember, now I don't know if Fallout has done it. Oh, Sim Settlement actually might have done it. But I remember I used to watch Al Chess Breach in New Vegas, and they used to, was it New Vegas Bounties? And it was like a string of mods that like tied together, and one took place after the other and stuff. And I'd love to see mods like that, but I'd like to see actual content like that. Like when you meet Unity for the first time, Tenebro, you probably have never met this, so yeah. You see like the choices you made, right? And that's really cool. And you think, holy shit, that's cool. What's the relevance to this? There was no relevance. It's just there to kind of show you. You know what I mean? And I really think that Bethesda, like, the fact that the Great Crusade can't happen, you know? Like, there's probably some snakeheads out there that I personally, I'd be number one with the, you know, I'd be piloting my ship straight to fucking Varunkai to nuke the snakeheads. But if people, like, you can start the Great Crusade, right? But nothing happens, you know? Like, they need to do what live action or live service... is it live service games that do it? You know, like Destiny would occasionally do it, like a new update would pop in, you'd have new enemies. Remember when the Vex invaded the moon? Have any of the New Vegas modders came over to, like, Starfield? And that's understandable, to be honest, Will. Yeah, that's what I mean. Well, like, yeah, exactly. Gets the money because it issues the warning before purchase, because it issues the refund. Yeah. They don't see a downside, honestly. And like, I understand why Bethesda is going that route, because realistically, they want to be the Amazon. They need a new game. Oh, can you imagine? Well, just more variety. Like, I'm going to be honest with you. At some point, like, I think New Game Plus needs a tweak, and I think a lot of things need to be tweaked beforehand, like ship parts, outpost system, kind of overhaul some of the weaker factions. But at some point, they need to go back to New Game Plus and actually make those random universes different, like a universe where New Atlantis is a ghost town because the Freestar won, or the entire settled system is Varun, and Varun are everywhere. You know, or one where, like, the Crimson Fleet will give them a warm... Damn right, we fucking will. Fucking come at us, you fucking snake people. However, the Hunters already killed everyone except Vasco. There should be at least superficial effort to deter hunt down the Hunter. Yeah, that's what I mean. It's not there. It's like, again, Bethesda... Look, we've come to the understanding that stuff is missing from the game, right? That's fair. Put it back in. I don't care. You charge us, that's fine. Most people, like, people are paying money for paid mods. Some are warranted, like Xenomaster Achievement Hunter, or some of the many other mods. Starborn Among Us, 10 out of 10 mod. But a lot of the people buying the questionable mods is because they just want fucking something, you know? Like, Bethesda should be looking at it and be like, these poor fuckers have spent like 30 grand over the last month buying questionable paid mods. Maybe we should make content. You know what I mean? UC all the way. Starfield, baby, UC for life. Hello, Flippy. But it's crazy to me. It's like, do you not want to make fucking money? Limit to wasting going back there and saying this is an up par. But yeah. And remember, you have a right to get a refund. And it's very easy because realistically, no money ever changes hand. When you buy those Bethesda books, they have your money. So if you hit them up like, yo, can I have my books back? They'll be like, sure, bud. UC is not fucking is the UC for I don't believe so, Raffin. I doubt there was. They should fucking not. I bought that awful Doom ship. Jesus Christ, Ace. I am so sorry to go. I had, like, the worst thing about the Doom ship is I think I got comments, like, semi-recently on that video saying, like, oh, I got stuck on this part. Like, how did you complete it? And I'm like, but I didn't fucking complete it. What the fuck do you mean? What faction do you think needs the better story? Honestly, everything but the UC needs a... Why do you hate Fruit Loops, Flippy? What the fuck? Every faction but the UC needs an overhaul. Ryujin, what even was Ryujin? I was expecting cyborg women serving me Aurora, and men. We're open to that. Not that I'm personally open to that, but you know, we got to be inclusive in our cyborgs. I expected, like, espionage, like Megacorp, dodgy dealings, all this shit, you know? What did we get? Fucking glorified fucking Thieves Guild. Fucking questionable Thieves Guild. Companions is another one, yes. Ron Hope, I wanted to dismantle his entire thing and take over and become Ron Hope 2, you know? The Crimson Fleet, a lot of potential. I still to this day think that it should have been less about a pirate faction and more about, like, just a rogue kind of entity, you know, kind of that's been cast down. You should put your tattoo in the group chat or in the share. Creation's probably paused because of the voice actor. And there's definitely truth. I really need to finish this fucking 10 minutes to the end. 10 minutes to the end of what? I'm not ending yet. A council member. It's not mean. Like, to be honest, why have we not been able to kill Bayou? I want to install Gary in place of Bayou. He will turn Neon into a paradise world. You know? But can we do that? Can we fuck? The AI mission, I want more stuff like that. I want to plug, was it Jupiter? What was the probe called? I want to plug them into the mass building. There is Juno, thank you. There is mods that let you kill it. That should honestly think that should be a thing. Like I remember vaguely, and I think I said this before, but I remember vaguely that Skyrim had a system in play where you were supposed to be able to kill most enemies, and you could still progress quests. Now I don't know if that was actually a thing, or maybe I was just dreaming, but I feel like it was. But honestly, I think you should be able to pretty much kill. I'm not saying I want to kill. Not that I want to kill everybody. Might have been. It could have been Morrowind. Disassemble? Excuse me. You've been approached by probably the first sentient AI in human history, and you want to disassemble it? Kill the wrong guy and the game breaks. I wanted to be able to destroy Unity. Let me destroy it. Let me lock my little bubble in. Delete one character from each faction. Oh. Ron Hope. Ron Hope. And Vivictus. Actually, no, because Vivictus is kind of essential to the plot. Let me kill Vivictus. I wish we could have just been like, yeah, I need to enter your cell. There should be an option where you could have got into a cell and killed him. Like, justice. This is for Earth, motherfucker. Pew. And then he goes into his down state, and you're like, fuck. My main complaint with Juno is that after I kill the operatives, no option to dispose of the body. Well, you can... Zervis, did you not just convince them to be chill? I always convinced them to be chill. Coming to the future, there's no reason... Yeah, that's what I mean! Like, I would like to... I really hope at some point they have, like a kind of a DLC expansion that just focuses on like Neon and the Neon underbelly, and you kind of work... Like, imagine it was kind of a little bit like, oh my god, I just realized, sorry, I'm retarded. I apologize, I didn't say that word. I apologize. Don't, I'm legally allowed to say that. This is where Crimson gets copyrighted. But no, imagine if they did like a Nuka World style expansion for Neon, where you had to work with you could work with various, yeah, I apologize, but I will say that, I'm not trying to offend anybody. I would like to say that I have mental health issues, so like I'm okay to say it, but at the same time, I feel like everyone these days has issues, so maybe that's not a valid point. But anyway, let's just sidestep the fact that I said a very bad word. But yeah, like imagine. Okay, that's kind of rude. Like, yeah, but just imagine, imagine you literally could, like, you could side with certain factions, like you could side with the Strikers, the Syndicate, like the other people. Like, imagine you could side with all of these people, you know what I mean? And you could use them to leverage your way into controlling Neon. Or you could take over yourself, or you could work with Bayou. Like, give us the option. I have issues too. Glad we're on the same page. I would never use that. I would never use any word in a way to insult somebody. I am Irish, though. I will say a lot of things, usually in reference to my frustration of things. That's kind of how I look at it generally, you know? Like, people can say what they want, but if you're saying it in a manner where you're directly targeting someone, you're just an asshole. Oh, like, I'll call... Don't get me wrong, I'll call someone a cunt. There's a part of me that's like, Crimson, no company is ever gonna... Yeah, but you are an asshole. That's not inaccurate. Like, no company is ever gonna want to work with me because of my, great, you just directly called me... Well, you are an asshole, too. You're both assholes. You're like the stream assholes. But yeah... My colorful language is gonna get me fucked. If there's an Australian Daft Punk cover band, Daft Cunt. I can't fucking... Can you join the Ecliptic? You can't, but you should be able to join the Ecliptics. Like, there needs to be more, like, let me do what if I wanted, let me join the Spacers. Like, imagine the Spacers jump you, you can use your intellect or money to be like, join my crew. You know? Imagine, when have I ever been mean to our dolphin loving? A lot. You just called me a dolphin lover, okay? I like dolphins, but I don't love them. That's weird, okay? Because dolphins can't love me. Be like one-sided. I'm not a fucking furry. But yeah, what do I need to do to finish this ship? Engines. Oh, that's what I was saying. I love ravens. Oh, really? Don't be horrible. I'm not Crimson fucking... Do you know also, by the way, bamboo has so little fucking nutrients. They need to eat so much of it. Like, they literally are fucking morons. Like, they're on par with koalas. No offense, Flippy. I love being able to buy my way through persuasion. Yes, the persuasion check. Like, the persuasion system in general is kind of weird, because, like, you put perks in a persuasion, but it's not like a random system like Fallout. It's, I don't think you've added a part. Yeah, I apologize. All right, let's do this. We need an engine. What engine should we go, though? Like, do we hide our engines? Oh, yeah. Like, I know that we as humans, we kill a lot of creatures because we're fucking morons. But, like, there's creatures that are surviving solely because of us. You know? It's like, remember that next time you try to attack me, koala. I am your god now. I am using... Yes, I am. I will show you the parts I'm using in a moment. Anyone got any suggestions where I should put the engines? What engines I should use? I can only use A-class. Like, my initial options, I don't have them. I should download the Avantech parts. See, I try to keep things vanilla. Need to get wrecked by a koala. Fun fact, the reason we know that koalas have chlamydia is thanks to Flippy. I'll leave the rest of it to you guys. I do like them. That's why I want to see smaller. I want to see, like, more, like, parts that are, like, functioning. See, we could do that, but, like, that looks a bit... Right, Flippy, you're not supposed to fucking agree, you mad fuck. Jesus Christ. How do you just leave it at that? What the fuck? Well, you know, you just use your brains. Isn't it also koalas have, like, fingerprints like humans? See, that looks nice. See, this is what I'd be doing as a mod author, right? I'd be, like, taking parts like this, sticking an engine in it like that. Oh, I said sticking a fucking engine in it like that. Putting some landing gear, maybe, or just making custom engines. Done 7... Done 7s? I mean, Ammon done 7? Michael, it's a fucking A-class. I mean, actually, hold on now. They need a Fast and Furious model allows you to tune all... Like, that's something that Elite Dangerous does in tuning, and that's something that I honestly think would be really nice for the game, is being able to tweak things, like tweak weapons. Like, imagine you could tweak your weapons to use less energy. It would, obviously, you'd have to tweak it in a way so it wouldn't just be a straight copy and paste. Oh, but depending on the faction, depends. See, stuff like that would be amazing. And, like, not to mention, like, imagine going to the people in Aquila City living in the stretch and be like, yo, you want to live in my outpost? I've got beds and stuff. What would a ship dino look like? Like something that, oh, instantly I thought you meant dinosaur, and I was like, what the fuck? But now I know what you mean. What if we brought that closer? Space Nitros. We need, like, a bald man with a massive like chain. The Little Dun engine. Oh, the Ammon Duns. I might actually squeeze them in. That's a fair point. And he just talks about family, and he like will tweak your thing. Have you ever seen the? I don't know if it's from. I'm assuming it's from a movie, but it's like this scene where they take a piss take out of Fast and Furious, and it's like, oh, you've got the thing that goes vroom vroom. And it's like they're all pretending to be like the characters, but they're just completely taking the piss out of it. Come on. A better world. Isn't his most popular... How the fuck did... Isn't his most popular isn't it Riddick? Or isn't it... Riddick movies are great. But isn't it Groot? Would it be Groot? Could you make that assumption that it would be Groot? Why won't you let me click you, you motherfucker? Sublight engine. Ooh. Has the speaking of Groot? I am Groot. Peter says you should. Peter says you should have it depending on your faction. Like during the Crimson Fleet. See, that would be very, very cool. Look at the tiny ship. Going camping with 3 women. Anyone know a good tele? I'll be your therapist. I'll really good prices. You've Zoom, we can Discord, we can Snapchat, WhatsApp. The Riddick movies are awesome. You keep what you kill. Oh, the necromongers are so fucking cool. Like, it's crazy to me, right? That a movie that arguably, like, they probably had no intention of doing well, and like, the necromongers are such a badass fucking faction that I need to see more of. No, I do agree, Star Wars. Like, that's how they should make it. Like, stuff like that, so that your character, like, depending on, who you are. Oh, yeah, he really was. Alright, so we got tiny ship. Let me change color of tiny ship. You can have it any color you want as long as it's white. Hello, Deadly. How goes it? Need some more of the Kithrathi. Who are they? What happened to the build video this week? No, it's coming. It's coming, Michael. It's coming. It's just out at a later date. It is coming. I did a build video of the it'll probably out Monday. Yeah, it'll probably out Monday. I don't think I've ever seen... Wait, is Wing Commander the game? This kind of looks a bit like the vampire from Halo. Halo. Our forefathers. Thank you. It's the best we're gonna get until Mr. Howard gives us ship parts. I kind of want to add wings. Now, I don't know if it would even look nice. Is there any other piece I could add there? I don't like how it looks at the bottom. I would give anything for a piece like this that was that, but not that. Deadly, as the crime fiend, have you Have you ever come across the... Because we were talking about koalas. You know, like how koalas have the same... They have fingerprints like humans. Have you ever seen an instance like where that like happened? Like, because I'm assuming someone figured that out and was like, what the fuck? No. Killer koalas. Ah. Making a judge head. Ooh. The perfect murder somehow. Well, I think if I... No, Crimson might be onto something, potentially. The thing is, the bad tech mods are really cool. My only issue with it is I wish that he would just sell them as a parts mod as opposed to, like, ships. Needs something. Something needs to go there. Yes, with the Xenomaster mod, which is free and or paid, you can capture almost every creature in Starfield and have it as a pet. There is several hundred names. I have done many reviews on it. It is a very good mod. We need like something. Need something in there. Oh. No. We need like a... Ooh. See, it needs to be something like small. What about... There's the wings. There's the wings. Like, how many DOIs end up... Oh, Jesus. Fucking hell. Like, I suppose it... Yeah. Because, like, realistically, unless, like, you see a car going in, you're not going to think anything of it. Does that even do anything the way it looks? Because I was thinking of making, like, a... Ooh. Make it look like a kitty? How the fuck would I make it look like a kitty? What the fuck you mean? Behind the wheel. Jesus Christ. At least he died happy. I kind of wish I could make these pivot out. Fold. That's kind of what I was like thinking. Like if I was set, I was hoping like having them in a kind of a position where they would fold out, like extend, but I'd have to either put them. Honestly, that's the rovers is another reason Bethesda need to kind of go back to the drawing board, because the rovers, don't get me wrong, the rovers are cool, but they're kind of a little lackluster. You know, realistically, in this current configuration, those wings ain't doing shit. So I would need to expand them more. Oh, it's like a sunfish. Kind of. Well, wings don't make sense on a spaceship unless the spaceship is going to be landing on a planet. Then wings kind of matter. Generally speaking, yeah, they're not gonna... You don't need wings. You need more cowbell. Kind of like the idea of them being like little drag chutes. Yeah, because it needs to fucking land. Good. Can you imagine if they forgot that part? It's like, so how do we plan landing? Wings should also provide a surface for cooling. Yeah, that's what I mean. You could have wings double as other things. Don't call them wings. Structural points. Yeah, structure. Yeah, that's exactly what they are. Wings? No, we don't have wings here. You go upside down. I feel like with where we're going, we might need them. And again, they're very, very cool. The anti-gravity stuff. Alright. Oh, okay. Let me think. We need... What other pieces do we have that we could make a wing out of? Wait a minute. Crimson. Never mind. They don't fucking snap. It's like, why can't we hover? Because the ship uses an insane amount of fuel. It's like, okay, I'll just have more fuel tanks. Plus, like, Starfield needs at least one situation where your ship's just hovering. Well, see, if they just had a, like, we don't even know, like, did anyone here a chemist that would know the thrusters in Starfield? Are they created, like, do they look like created as a result of combustion? They're definitely not ion. Oh, the rover, I want to send up my... Oh, now that'd be fucking sick. Someone needs to make a mod for that. Oh, that'd be so fucking cool. Yeah, no, some of them definitely are. It just makes me wonder, like, because obviously, like, it's a NASA thing, so you would assume. See, that's what makes me think that while the fuel is meant to be used for the grav drive, I honestly don't think the fuel is meant to the grav drive. Like, realistically, a grav drive would just require an insane amount of power. And, like, imagine if they just made it so when you grav drive, you have to power down everything else. Like, that'd be quite a cool, like, system where grav driving in and out of a place, you have to, like, lower your shields and lower everything. And when you jump in, you have, like, a couple of seconds where you're basically very vulnerable. Which, again, would play into the realm of, like... Would play into the realm of, you know, like, the whole thing of ships not being dangerous. Currently can't meaningfully move between planets there. Dependent on slingshot control burns. It's only nuclear propulsion that can move us. Oh, yeah, currently, yeah, 100%. But, like, in Starfield, we don't have that problem. I want to make a giant slingshot in Starfield. Yeah, Scribza, what are you making? I don't have a fucking clue. Whatever that is, it's not it. But take the matter to energy. I like ships for 40k. Visible ship shields would be very cool. I mean, you kind of rely on them for survivability. Make it asymmetric. See what I'm doing? Asymmetric Geller fields. When I do asymmetric stuff, I always like have to fucking... I always have to plan for it because I find asymmetric stuff really hard to build for me. Just because my brain is like symmetry. There we go. Eh? The fuck did you go? Yes, I try to too. Sometimes it gets a bit there. Maybe not. You, I'm kind of always neglecting you. Oh, Jesus. Oh, dear Lord. What the fuck is this? I feel like, can we move you slightly? Says we having fun yet in a game. Yes, I am aware I have just made like some sort of bullfrog. Poor guy got talked out. No, I'm trying to build. Believe me, I could talk for it. I'm at the point where like I feel like the ship is like 80-90%. I don't know. Do we want these? I mean, I don't really ever use these landing gear. It's not meant to be a ladybug, honestly, but kind of turn into the, he's got, oh yeah, he's pretty wide. It's, if you've ever played Kerbal Space Program, right, and you tried landing on the moon, make your shit fucking wide and low. Why is your ship hideous? We need more of these big boys, though. I mean, we could, like, in theory, we could put her in there. Nah, yeah, no, you are correct. I feel like it does. She looks a bit too funky. Wide and low. Yeah, it describes my girlfriend, kind of. Painted. We're not making it a fucking frog. I have standards, okay? Thick is more pleasant. Is she thick with 3 C's? On a scale... Whoa, whoa, whoa. Are we talking about my girlfriend or are we talking about the ship? Oh, wait. Are we talking about your ship? Oh, okay. Fair. Fair. Never mind then. It's not meant to be a frog. Oh, I wish... I don't know. I kind of want... I like these little kind of extensions, but I don't know what to fucking do with them. Yeah, see, I do. I like the idea of weapon pods. I want to put a gun inside you. Looks like the Epoch. I don't know. Don't know. We already have this feature Starfield, but you should be able to assign crew to Pacific stations. That's something. The Ribbitus Croaker. That's something that we don't have, and I really wish we did. What is that fucking snapping to? Oh, that's... Oh, shit. They're still there. Oh. Oh. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, that kind of looks a little better. Looks like you have a robot. Of course you have a robot vacuum cleaner. Also, Leapfrog was that series I did once, and I fucking regret it. Oh. Oh, maybe. Let me see. Ships traveling through time, that sounds problematic. I don't know if I could trust myself. Planet Hopper? Does it matter where you can assign a specific place in your ship now? Both that you are correct. I would like to see like a kind of a like an actual fully blown system though, like you know, like kind of like Mass Effect almost. Hello, Timmy. All right, now we've made a fucking crab. What other pieces would be better in like place of any other pieces be better in place of these? Frog was better. Who is my favorite YouTube shipbuilder? I don't. Hey, thank you. Nova Short Cowls? Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, you might be on something there. Mona Vampire, great shipbuilder. Nothing wrong with... Yeah, just there's things wrong with crabs, though. YouTube of a Starfield show. There's what? There's a YouTube... What? Say that again? Oh, wait. Hold the phone. Hold the fucking phone here. Crimson's about to cook. Or kook. Maybe the Nova weapon mount is... If you're looking for different... I've accidentally stumbled upon something else now, and I'm like trying to... Can I... Welcome back. I'm gonna be honest with you. That sounds, I would assume it's bullshit. Is it bullshit or is it legitimate? Yeah, that I'd be like, what the fuck, Bethesda? Jesus Christ. We finally get our ship parts. It's in a fucking television show. I don't need... What the fuck is that? I doubt it's real. They are scrubbing AI stuff. Blanked out like Crimson staring at a kiosk. Oh god. What is Kashi? Welcome to Jurassic Park. New Jurassic Park. Alright, Polybus, have a good one. Catch you later. The Mini Falcon. The Kestrel. Now the question is, I need to put a piece there, but what piece do we put there? Here comes the sun. Do, 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 do. The aluminum falcon. Aluminium falcon. See, there's gonna be no other pieces that are gonna fit there, is there? A minute? Wait a minute. Jesus, take the wheel. Put the Hope Tech airlock. The Hope Tech one? What do you mean? Wait, but the big one? One big rock would flatten the whole thing. Like it has its hand sticking out. Oh god. Where? Hold on now. If I... We're gonna do something. It might be crazy. It might be fucking. It's gonna look a bit. Hmm. 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 Crimson has an idea. I'm gonna mute for a second. I'm gonna take a bite of my burger. All right, Michael. Have a good one. Morbidly obese and lost. Whoa! Don't talk about me like that. I'd rather not. I'm also kind of paranoid now because it was packed in a it was in a cardboard box and then covered in like a wrap, and I opened the box and a fly flew out of it, and I'm like, fuck. Tastes okay though. Don't say that. Flippy, for fuck's sake. Don't say that either. Have you ever seen the rain? Extra, extra. Read all about it. Does the little lip look a bit stupid? Hammer sled. What do you mean it was looking good? I mean, I still think it looks good. Fuck you, asshole. Oh god, what the fuck? What do you think? Have I brutalized it? Should we go backwards? I did Path of Lightning. Glad you like the videos. That will be coming out tomorrow. No, tell me, Nick, too. I mean, I'll say as I fuck you regardless. Excuse me, my dog is like. The ship kind of reminds me. Well, the reason for the lip, Ace, is because the bottom lines up perfectly with like the bay, but I don't like the top lining up perfectly with the bay because it like looks a bit. So I was like gonna like maybe like you know like. You like the lip? See, I kind of like the lip too. Not gonna lie. Do we go back a little further, maybe? It's pouting. See, let's go back a little further. We got them apple bottom. Why am I singing fucking Flowrider? Master Chief. Finally a good connection. Shit, what the fuck's a Hasper? What is that when it's at home? Make it all the one color. Boots with the fur. Oh god. Um, we can name it the underbite. What the fuck? It looks kind of cute, like a little something. What the fuck that something is, but it's something. See, weapons will mount. I would like to have thought weapons would mount better, but apparently they fucking don't. The Wazza Fruits, Wazza fuck it? What the fuck? The lip makes it. Yeah, see, it does. It looks kind of like sleek and sexy. Well, maybe not sexy, but sleek. Can you be sleek but not sexy? Is sleek just skinny? Or does like sleek mean the fuck is chibi? What the fuck? Shorty out them apple blossom jeans. Sporty. Is that what it means? Ah, well, I'm definitely not sporty. I like 'em big. I like 'em chunky. Cutesy small. Oh, God. So something like what Flippy got tattooed to his arm today. I really wish. Oh, I mean, we actually do have better. I was gonna say, I really wish we had more like mounting points. I'm gonna be honest with you, Flippy. Josh will be the the least person who worries to bully you. My boy Flippy here was like, you know what? I'm gonna get an anime girl with boobies as a tattoo. Cause Flippy's built like that. It's like the perfect idea. Through the spine. Oh. What do you mean? Which way? I do like. Oh, you sexy beauties in the eye of the ball. Yeah. Like, some people may think Ace makes nice ships. I think they're pieces. No, I'm joking. Oh, no, come back to me. Old club is looking at her. She hit the floor next thing. No, shoulda got low. Aren't you supposed to be socializing at a party, Guilty? Hello there, Nikki. I'm just currently stuffing my face. Give me one second. Just, no, I mean, I think it looks cool, Flippy. But I will say that you can hide it, right? Is that might come back? Despite like this shit being effectively done and there like not being a whole lot I can do in terms of like kitting it out. Weirdly, you know what I was like thinking it kind of reminded me of? Is it the mosquito? What was the plane? Was the mosquito? The night fighter in World War II? It's made by Blemons. Booba is love. I got Pokemon on my hand. Yes, because that doesn't scream dodgy. No, the Mustang. No, the Mustang is with the mosquito. No. I'm talking about Britain. Wait, the Spitfire. It's called the Mosquito, isn't it? It's like that one. It's like no, it was like an early. It was like, what was it? Fuck yeah, the Mosquito. That's it. It could definitely be a bomber. Hello, Mona. You're late. The fuck have you been? I had to entertain people. Let me Google. Let me look at this Everspace bomber. Everspace. Wait, is Everspace that game? Oh. Oh, damn. Some of the ships in Everspace look fucking sick. Yeah, that was it. That was it. The two-engine night fighter. Yeah, that was it. That was it. Thank you for doing mod reviews. I go to your vids for bio. Glad you enjoy. Thanks for watching it. The only thing I can do these days until Bethesda gives us some content. So I feel sorry for all the people that subbed to me originally for like ship stuff, because if they don't watch my live streams, what's the other cockpit? What other cockpit do you have in your current mod? What was? One more time. You're on a date. Ooh. Mona and someone up a tree. Kissing. Actually, that's inaccurate. Probably making them force feed her Wotsits. But that's hard to spell out. Don't worry, I'll be your rebound guy. I'll pretend to be Scottish. Just imagine the scene. You're sat there. As I choke, you look over across the bar. We lock eyes. I'm like, how you doing? No, that's Northern Ireland. Fuck. How do you do Scotland? They may take our land, but they'll never take our freedom. I don't know. I want to give it like big guns. Like I kind of wanted it to. Originally, I wanted to have like a crap ton of guns in like in the wings. Like this thing be kind of used to shred enemy like fighters and stuff. Sounds like a night in Argyle. The fuck is Argyle Street? Alright. Mona's either mesmerized or she's writing a very harshly worded response. Oh, fuck you. What do you mean, ooh? I do not have that. A Russian keep pace with Scotswoman. Understandable. What is Spaceborne? Look, all I'm saying is Star Wars mods are canon with a multiverse possible and for Star Wars nerds. Jesus Christ. Right, too chill. Oh, hola, hola. ¿Cómo estás? All good. All good. I will check it out in a moment. I'm still trying to figure out. It's not done yet. I don't know. Honestly, it's... The weapons are annoying me. I might have to hide the weapons. I'm gonna hide the weapons. That's what I'm thinking. I am thinking missile launchers on top. Get back in there, you. Not you. Oh shit, I used the snap point. Whoopsie. There we go. Give me some missile launchers. Friend, where all the Mexican people were in Starfield, and he said mopping. Whoa, that's a bit. Plus, they have robots for that. We humans are more better than that. Yeah, I wish they would too. You haven't experienced fun in Starfield till you accidentally delete instead of disable your mods. And then you have to spend 20 minutes watching it say, oh, mod downloaded. All mods downloaded. Oh, yeah, that's a fucking lie, Bethesda. They're fucking downloaded, all right. Fucking assholes. Fight in the local. Are you getting involved, Mona? Don't be getting involved. Stay away. I don't want missile turrets, even though realistically, they you know, they'd be a bit, you know, a bit... Well, I mean, they'd probably work. Imagine this is actually the missile. Like, it slingshots this thing. And then, like, which mod has the flipped cockpits? That would be bad tech. I heard the quiz, some lad kinda joined to late crackhead fighting my pal monk. Alright, can we get that one more time in English, please? Guilty, can you translate? Lee, you're close to the Scots. Translation, please? I say this with the utmost respect, Mona. You definitely would be subtitled if you were being interviewed. Have you ever seen the you ever seen the skit video where it's like the BBC, or it's not actually the BBC, but they're like pretending to interview the Taliban. They're not the Taliban. And like one of them gets subtitled and notices it and he gets really irate. He's like, "Why are you subtitling me? Why, what's causing your what's breaking for you, Nick?" All right, see. The missile hits the shield, right? At the perfect oh no, wait, we'll flip sideways. Yes. So missile hits the shield, gets amplified by the shield, achieves light speed, fires through the entire fabric of space and time, unlocks ship parts. That's how we do it. Can't get further away. What the fuck? Oh, it's because I can't have... Whoops. It's M-class ship mods break the builder. Generally speaking, I have a problem with NPCs not talking in some quests not proceed. Oh, I had that issue. I don't run Darkstar, but I had that issue. So it might not be Darkstar. There's because I had one my current playthrough, Simeon won't talk to me, and it's very sad. I speak non-Scottish. I'm walking home, easier to text. My usual slot. What about you now? How you doing? I'm Northern Ireland. I would assume they kind of opted for that. Where the fuck is that snap point? I would assume they probably tweaked stuff because they wanted to make it seem such fun. Unfortunately, two inebriated gentlemen are fighting with somebody. Oh, thank you, Tally. Hey, we got a Scottish translation device. Perfect. Just what I needed. No, well, you kind of look like cameras. Can somebody make a fucking mod that lets me flip the guns so they don't look fucking stupid? I will start 3 requests and do 1 mission, but then that's and like, how many mods do you have? Because I would recommend checking your mods, like see which ones. You know what we're gonna make it brown. How do I make brown as a color? No. You have to pay 3 quid to do the quiz. You didn't pay. Lad said he had a knife. Landlord hit him with a chair. With a fucking chair. What? Alright, fair enough, I guess. Do you like paid mods? Do you like your game crashing 24/7? Do I have a mod for you? And I'll go back to that color. Yay! Did I just do an ignorance? So is Bog an accurate Scotsman? Is Bog? Who's Bog? What do you mean Bog? Is Bog? Who the fuck is Bog? Don't say turd color, motherfucker. For fuck's sake, now I gotta change the color. Oh, under 9, that is Series X. S can handle way more than that. Gonna bump those numbers up. God. Alright, looks like we're not fucking doing that color. Oh, that's a nice color, actually. Pea soup green. Raffin, there's a lot of greens. Why pea soup? The fuck you mean pea soup? Literally the color of a big statement. Kill yourself. Oh, don't actually kill yourself. I apologize. Do not do that, Ace. Do not, please. This is what's gonna happen. This is what's gonna happen. Crimson's gonna do his charity live stream for a fucking charity that's very, very good charity, by the way. And I'm gonna. It's a charity about suicide prevention, and me being the idiot, I'm gonna make a joke, and I've already told my girlfriend just chill. I mean, surely they should know it's in jest, though. Don't actually kill yourself, Ace. I appreciate you. If it is any consolation, if I'm insulting you, it's because I like you. That's the thing with us Irish. We have to say, metaphorically speaking, you should go through the Unity just so you can die. Again. Dude, I don't know how to set up. I know it's something simple, but... Be my local again. I'll get the chair like the landlord. What the fuck? You could replace it with go fuck yourself for the timing. Fair. It's... What do you mean by... Do you have a PC? Your PC, it's not too bad. I just recommend OBS. Go with the Lord. Our Lord. Who's that? Oh, that's fucking thingy. This is looking like a flag. What fucking flags are tan and white? Alt Control delete yourself. Kermit Seppuku. Walk with our Lord. No, I use Streamlabs. Streamlabs, I mean, I believe Streamlabs is definitely better. It's a Stingray. I see. Oh, yeah. Is that where you were saying green? Oh, all right. See, this is why we need, like, custom, like, name tags. We got to get you the Logan Paul's glasses that make you see color. I think that was a fake video, apparently. I know you're a loyal. I'm so loyal. Yeah, I know. I feel they were scam. I don't use Streamlabs. I use OBS, just cause. See, Crimson only makes animals. What the fuck you mean? It was good. Yeah, that's fair, Santoya. I was trying to color it off the mosquito in real life. See, we need fucking we need like camouflages. Yes, camouflages would be fucking pointless in space, but I want to look cool, you know? Yeah, that's what I mean. Tiger stripes. Fucking give us some cow spots. Loves Hope Town more than... Oh yeah, I just don't love Ron Hope. Alright, let's take her for a rip. Meow. Yeah, well, this one is green. You just have to look at it the way Raffin looks at it. Wee. Here he complains. Oh shit. Whose tentacles? Why do you want to blend in? Asymmetrical shapes give more sci-fi. Yeah. I agree. I just think that when you go asymmetry, you have to be very careful not to do... I'll just imagine I'm a dog. What? Who's a fucking dog? That's more like a reset. Oh, I take a reset. Oh, God. Long live Ron Hope. Who's a cow? Depends who's asking. Would you like to be a cow? I will move for you if the money's right. Because dogs see green as yellow. Oh, do they? I see trees that are green, red roses too. This is literally gonna be like after the first 4 hours of my live stream this Thursday. After 4 hours, you're either going to get me being dead silent, or I'm going to probably talk completely out my arse and be delirious. But it's for a good cause. For a good cause. That stuff, you weird furry. I don't fucking move. Fuck you. Oh, shit. Wee. Excuse me. I'll move here, but I'm not a furry. What happened to your ship? Things. Space cow. 3-star Mustang, this is the,
It's always good to see a friend.
Who put that cunt on the bridge? Put her back in the fucking... Put her in the docking port. Hello? Hello?
Go ahead.
How's it going? Can I talk to you? Or anything interesting?
Freestar Collective says they're run by the Council of Governors. If there's any actual governance going on from that group, I haven't seen it.
And that there, kids, is why the Freestar Collective is a shithole. But moves like molasses? Who's molasses? Who's that?
It's a beautiful day to be alive.
Is it? Is it? Alright, we need her for the live stream. She's gonna pump up the, you know. Hello, Owl, welcome. How's that new costume? Looks good. Fuck off, Mona. What does a panda even sound like? Okay, hold on now. I'm Googling it.
Good day, Captain.
What does a panda sound like? What does a panda sound like? See, if can I get copyright strike? They sound like sheep. They fucking bleat.
I'm glad to see you looking well.
Who let her on the bridge? Jesus, keep the pandas away from whales. I can do a Wookiee. Ah, nah, that's not a Wookiee. That's more like a
Hello,
feline.
Captain.
Wee. My ship looks good. I wish this animation would show you traded cargo. Yeah, like stuff like that would be really awesome. Like imagine the big man was on some. You know what he made, Pat? No, platypuses are the weird one. We're gonna make a mammal, but it lays eggs. It's gonna have the tail of a beaver,
Glorious day, don't you think?
but the females are gonna have venom. It's like, excuse me? But yeah, it would be cool, Rob, having some, like imagine, like, if you landed, your cargo would actually, like, deploy. Platypuses sweat milk. Who looks good? Flippy, what are you Flippy, what the fuck? You're not really getting over the allegations. Andromeda, please, shut the fuck up. I'm trying to take a nice screenshot of my ship. Sure, we'll go to Holly. Have you met, I have not, Owl. I will do that. I was gonna say, Owl, was it I will watch a platypus ship build. Was it you, one of your Freestar, or after you did your Freestar ship, Owl?
Sorry, I was lost
The
in thought.
Nautilus. You did a UC one, didn't you, that I have yet to cover? Most females do have venom. Oh, they have venom. Yeah, okay, I knew it was that. I need to cover that. Oh, look. What the hell is that? This is... Oh, slow the fuck down. This is a minefield. We're gonna play Pac-Man. Do 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 do. Is that even Pac-Man? Is that Pac-Man? That's it. I will be checking that out. That's Mario. I apologize. Oh, Nintendo's coming for me. I'm not gonna make it to Thursday's stream. Whee! Holy shit, they're fucking huge. Whee! Oh, they've got a lot of force on them. I have a jumbo pipe wrench. All right. What in the name of baby Jesus is this supposed to be? 2 ship. Oh, very nice. I will be bringing it into the fan bases. Very. Oh, let's. Can I just like fly? Jeez, the force they like extrude. But I know. I knew what it was. I was just trying to touch it. Hello. All right, Gary, get in the fucking cargo bay. We're gonna bring one of these home. Time is it? All right, I'm gonna call it for tonight, guys. I will see you. Oh, wee. I will see you guys Monday. Or no, Tuesday for my ESO live stream. Have a good rest of your day, guys. Bye-bye. Fuck you, Mona. Bye. Also, fuck you, Nick. Even though you made a good shot. Fuck you. Bye.